Alright, here are my trades for today. Go ahead and turn this off right here. Really, I didn't have anything to trade. I mean, my scanners aren't all that great. I was looking for things with volume. Couldn't find anything. Nothing on the gap up. So I'm a little challenged on my scanners. I looked through some of these AMDs moving, but honestly AMD scares the hell out of me, always has. Anyways, so I looked on the most actives and the NASDAQ gainer and NASDAQ losers. And then we had these stocks here, SFIX, DSW, that were earnings stocks. And so I traded them. I didn't trade SFXIS. I wanted to get in on this stock right about here is when I wanted to get in. Eventually, I wanted to get in 1971, but it never came back, and then it's kind of sold off. But I was trying to get an entry here. I had set a limit order for a little bit above, and I still didn't get in, which I'm really proud of because I didn't take an early entry. It didn't meet my criteria for getting in. My criteria is right here at 1980, and I was a little bit above it just in case it spiked. So SFIX was something I wanted to trade, but I just couldn't get it done for whatever reason. It gapped down 26%. And it just wouldn't let me in. And then, it's so late in the day now, I'm not going to take it for reversal. I looked at LFVN because I got it off the scanner, but honestly, it has no order flow, so I passed on it. I looked at Z. I started seeing some of this weird order manipulation when it had some, like a price of 0. Learned yesterday from trading Exper that's not good, which now I kind of want to see if that turd sold off. No, that thing went up. Oh well. What goes up must come down. I'm not trading it. It has some really low volume too, and high volume. This is the weirdest stock ever. The trade I'm really proud of. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever traded a stock this good for me. So DSW gapped up, earnings, whatever. Just before the open, kind of sells down and starts selling up. Okay. Comes up, establishes a high, but doesn't beat the pre-market high, and then it sells off. This is a stock that went up, so I was kind of thinking it would go up again, but it didn't, so I waited for a technical level. I went ahead and went long here, and what got me out, when I went long, immediately when I saw this break on the 1 minute, I started using the 1 minute chart for entry and for some information, and so I just got out. I've been in this scenario a billion times. It either comes to a level and shoots back up, or it doesn't. So for me, it broke the low of the pre-market and sold off. Got out. Through this weird harami here, and I was looking at it pretty hard, but I said to myself, I'm going to wait till it gets to this level. And I did. Again, these are just moving average plays I took, and in hindsight, I probably could have really stayed with it, but I was managing risk. I've been here, and these chances are it's not going to sell off, but man, I've been there, so I didn't want to be there again. So it bounced off the level. I took some profit, and then when it turned against me, I got out. And it sold up, but then it sold off, right? So, I mean, that would have been a pretty decent loss for us. But it put us, within $15 being positive for the day. Then I noticed it through this shooting star. It was a red shooting star, but I noticed it through it. And right after it, it goes positive. What I did was I saw this right here. I saw this was looking like an ABCD. Okay, so the minute that this third candle opened up, positive, I went ahead and went long. Stop loss was right there. And it did pop up. And I took some profits. It popped up past levels I had. And I got really close to the level right here. So I went ahead and scaled out of it. I didn't like this big wick right here. And so again, it sold off to the 200, sold off to the 200 through another shooting star. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to wait for VWAP and then see what it does. So I took a moving average play. It was in between the moving averages and it had the 9 above it. And so once it did that, it popped up right here. And I didn't have a lot of shares, 250 shares. It popped up and I scaled out immediately. Figured it could run, which is what it's doing right now. And I didn't want to be in it. Then it threw 2 Harami crosses here, 2 indecision candles. And it had this really big volume right here. So I kind of felt, it might go back down. So my plan on the entry here was, obviously for it to go back down to low day. Okay. So I went in heavy size. I felt pretty strong about this. Indecision, and it's right at the time I took the shares. I took the shares here and then it started selling off. But 1,000 shares right here. Took it short. And I watched my P&L because I needed to get positive for the day. So I took a third of the shares off here. It came back up and I was getting ready to get out. It came back up and then it got rejected. So I thought, okay, I'll be okay. It came down to a moving average again. In the 1 minute, so I took a little bit more profit just because I didn't like the price action. It sold back up to VWAP, sold off, and I saw it kind of start to hold this 20 moving average and form kind of, if you take this whole move, form a bull flag. And so for me, I got out and I watched it for a while, but good thing I did because it sold clear up here to 25.65, and it could go higher, could go lower, I don't know. And so great trade management. I mean, for me, usually I don't do this good. And we wound up positive on the day, trading 1 stock. So net P&L $40. I'll take it. I mean, I couldn't find anything to trade, so yeah, $40. I'll take it. I'll walk away a happy man. Did not trade 16 trades, but it's the way I scaled out. So this was 1 trade. This was 2 trades. This is 3 trades. And this is 4 trades. So done for the day.